It was a peaceful morning in the Welsh village of Aberfan. Children walked to school with packed lunches and sleepy smiles. Adults started their daily routines. Nothing seemed unusual on October 21st, 1966. But at 9:15 a.m., that calm was shattered. A wall of black coal waste came crashing down the mountainside, burying a school and breaking the hearts of a nation. This is the story of Aberfan, one of the darkest days in modern British history. At 9:15, tip number 7, a coal waste pile positioned above the village collapsed after heavy rain. Over 116,000 tons of slurry surged downhill. The sludge hit Pantglas Junior School with devastating force. In just seconds, the building was swallowed. Inside, classrooms had just finished morning assembly. Children who moments earlier were laughing and singing were suddenly trapped beneath a mountain of muck. Parents rushed to the site. Many dug with their bare hands. The scenes were desperate. The silence between the cries was deafening. Emergency services and volunteers worked tirelessly, but the conditions were brutal. The mud was deep, the air was thick with coal dust, and time was running out. Miners from nearby towns arrived without being asked. They dug in shifts, shoulder to shoulder, hoping for a miracle. In the days that followed, the tragedy gripped the entire United Kingdom. Prince Philip visited Aberfan the very next day, offering quiet support. Queen Elizabeth II visited 8 days later. At the time, some questioned the delay, though in later years, the Queen herself expressed deep regret, calling it one of the hardest decisions of her reign. Her presence, when she did come, brought a solemn sense of comfort to many, if not closure. An official inquiry soon confirmed what the people of Aberfan had long feared. This was not simply a natural disaster. Concerns about tip number 7 had been raised by locals for years, but warnings were either dismissed or ignored. The inquiry placed the blame on the National Coal Board, whose failure to act led to the tragedy. Still, no individual was held personally accountable. No resignations, no prosecutions. In an especially painful twist, when funds were needed to remove the remaining tips, £150,000 was taken from the Aberfan Disaster Fund, money donated by the public. This decision was reversed decades later, but the wound it left behind remained. Many also felt that the broader political and institutional response lacked the urgency and empathy such a tragedy demanded. 144 lives were lost that day, 116 of them children. But Aberfan was not just left with sorrow, it was left with strength, dignity, and the unshakable memory of those it lost. Today, white arches stand on the hillside, where the children rest. The village remembers quietly, year after year. Aberfan teaches us that listening matters, that prevention matters, and that behind every statistic is a name, a smile, a life that should never be forgotten.